Okay, you know those cozy lo-fi study animations on YouTube that just loop forever in the background? This entire scene was animated in Procreate Dreams on iPad with just a few tiny loops. And if you can draw a mug and some rectangles, you can make this too. Hi, I'm Chamel, and I teach digital art and animation on iPad. Today we're going to turn a simple lo-fi room drawing into a looping animation in Procreate Dreams. You can use it as a study background, a stream scene, or just something to vibe with. And no, we're not animating 1,000 frames. We're going full lazy. Lo-fi lazy. Just 4 tiny animations that'll do all of the work. By the end of this video, you'll know how to plan a lo-fi room animation, bring it into Procreate Dreams, and make it loop seamlessly with steam, rain, fairy lights, and lightning. So I drew this cozy little lo-fi room in Procreate. You absolutely do not need a detailed masterpiece for this to work. All we need is a simple room layout. A window, a desk, a mug of something warm, some books. As you're sketching, think less about realism and more about what can move. For me, that's the steam from the mug, the rain outside the window, the fairy lights, the desk lamp, and maybe some lightning. And yes, you can make your room realistically messy, or aspirationally clean. I went for artists who pretends they have it together. Before we hop into Procreate Dreams, we need to separate our illustration into layers so they're easily animatable. Is that a word? Anything that moves gets its own layer. Anything that doesn't move can be merged together so your file stays lightweight. As a quick breakdown, I've got 1 layer for the background wall and window and all of the things that are not moving. 1 for the outside scene behind the windows, 1 for the desk lamp, 1 for the coffee mug, and 1 for the fairy lights. Future me, getting ready to animate, is already sending past me a thank you card for this organization. Okay, art is ready. Let's jump into Procreate Dreams and turn this into an actual looping lo-fi animation. This is the part where we enter the timeline dimension. In Procreate Dreams, I'm starting a new project at 1920 by 1080, 12 frames per second. You can go square or vertical if you're thinking TikTok or Reels. Same idea. I'm importing my Procreate files as separate layers, so each piece shows up on its own track in the timeline. I import things by going into Procreate's gallery view, long pressing on my file until I can move it around. Don't pick your finger up, get out of Procreate and go back into Dreams and then just drop it into your stage. Now when you first import your file in, it's going to be just one flat file, so you have to long press on it until you get this little menu, and then you click on Convert Layers to Tracks. As you can see now, it's created a group, and if you open that group, you will have all of your layers there as you had over in Procreate. Don't panic if this looks overwhelming at first. We're only going to touch a few of these. We'll start with the easiest win, steam. On the coffee mug track, I'm going to start a new track above it by clicking on the plus and track. I'm going to draw a few different steam shapes over time, kind of like a lazy wiggle that rises up. In my opinion, go to the elements section of your brushes and choose the smoke brush. I think it's the best. Then I'll have it slowly disappear as it rises. Click on the layers mark that's in between the performance mode and the drawing mode, and then draw a line through all of the little steam drawings you just drew, and then long press on them and group them together. Now we have a looping steam rising that we can copy and paste and put on the other areas of the timeline. Congratulations, you just animated your first tiny lo-fi loop. Coffee shops fear you. Next up, rain. Because no lo-fi room is complete without slightly dramatic weather, I'm adding a few simple rain streaks on the window layer. Nothing fancy, just straight lines that drift down the window. And I'm slightly angling them, so I created a new track on top of my window layer, chose a lighter color of the window color, and drew straight lines across the windows. I did this for about 5 or 6 frames, and then I used the old trick to choose the layer function between the record and the drawing mode, draw a line through all of the rain, long press and group them together, and I just copied and pasted them throughout the full animation. If your rain looks too intense, slow down the movement and space out the streaks. Lo-fi is about chill, not storm warning. Uh-oh, I drew some rain outside of the window. But we can fix that easily by just doing a little move in scale and resizing it. For loop number 3, we're going to make the fairy lights flicker just a little bit. I'm using keyframes for this animation. Just click on the movie clacker, go into filter, and we're going to do an opacity keyframe. So we just want the lights to gently brighten and dim over a few seconds. No harsh blinking, just a little lazy pulse. So imagine your lights are trying to set the mood, not send Morse code. While I was here, I also did the desk lamp. Same exact animation, but I made the desk lamp blink a little bit slower than the fairy lights. And for loop number 4, I'm adding lightning outside the window to break up the coziness just a little bit. I've got my normal rainy window on one layer, and then on a layer on top of that, a separate track, I just color in the whole square of the window in a bright white color. I copy that for 1 or 2 frames, and then I can paste it on my timeline as I need it. I make a second track on top of the flash, and I choose a soft airbrush, and then I light up the whole room at the same time as the lightning is flashing. Then you just copy all of those and paste them throughout your timeline to give that lightning effect. Now keep it random spacing between them so it feels more natural and less like a metronome. If lightning's not your vibe, you can use this exact trick for a TV flicker, a neon sign, or any kind of glowing screen. Just a few bright frames and an afterglow makes a huge difference. Now we want all of this to loop seamlessly, so it can play forever without that awkward jump cut feeling. The thing that you want to make sure is that the first and last frames match for each loop. When it looks good, I play the whole thing a few times. If I can't see the moment where it restarts, we've done our job. To export, I'm going to share, video. If you want this as a YouTube background loop, render a longer duration, like 1 or 2 minutes. Or you can loop it in your video editor. For TikTok or Reels, export a shorter loop and repeat it directly in those apps. And just like that, you've made your own cozy lo-fi room in Procreate Dreams. Which means you have no excuse for not having the coziest study background in your friends group. If you try this, please tag me or drop a comment below. I want to see your cozy rooms. messy desks, and anything else you want to share. For more Procreate Dreams tutorials, I've got full playlists for you to binge. Also hit subscribe if you want more iPad art and animations every week. Thanks for hanging out, and go make something cozy, and I'll see you next week. Take care.